Last week on Delicious Ambitious, we met Margo Marrone, founder of skincare company The Organic Pharmacy. This week, Margo returns to talk about running a successful business, starting with her top 3 tips.
I think that first of all, it's you need to get a really good balance between home and work, especially if you have children. You need to have a lot of support and make sure that your children are old enough to be able to have some kind of independence. Although that wasn't the case with us. Maxie was 2 months old and Roxana was 4 when we opened. So it is still possible. But I'd say, have a really good support. The second tip is that you really have to believe in what you do. It's and be able to work 7 days a week, all sorts of hours. There's no room for don't have time or I can't be bothered. You just have to do it. And the third one really is know your strengths and weaknesses, and where your weaknesses are, get people in who can help you with those, because you can't do everything yourself as much as you'd like to. You have to delegate. That's a really important lesson, to be able to delegate.
What do you know now that you wish you knew when you were starting out in business?
I wish I'd known how to recruit staff from the start and what to look for. You learn that the hard way as you go through what kind of values and what kind of people you look for. Merchandising again, that's a really, really important one. Communication. I wish I'd been able to communicate better at the beginning, as I've learned now.
With staff? Or?
With staff, with everyone really, suppliers. Communication is so important in all aspects of a business.
What have been some of the challenges you faced in starting a business, and how have you overcome them?
Really, the first challenge is to find the financing for it. And again, you come up against a lot of resistance, especially with a new business that's taking on, never been done before, really. And, to get the finance, you have to be able to write a really, really good business plan. And although many people would use an accountant, I'd have to say, do it yourself. Learn how. It seems a little bit complicated, but if you can't do a business plan yourself, then you're always dependent on other people for running the business. And until you sit down and you think, well, those are going to be my costs, those are going to be my thing, this is my break-even point, this is how much money I need, you won't be able to really work it out properly. And I would say, have more money than you need, borrow more than you need. The bank will try and convince you that you shouldn't borrow more than you need, but you can never predict. Business is a risk. No matter how you look at it, it's a gamble. And if you're prepared, you can sort of ride over the initial stages, because really for the first year you're not likely to make any money. So you need to be able to support your business completely in that first year, and it's unpredictable, so you don't know what's going to happen. So you really need to have that base.
What's the best lesson you've learned, or the best advice you've received about running a business?
Say that the most important is having enough money. I can't emphasize that enough. You're completely dependent on your cash flow, and if you don't have that right from the start, then you do make really bad decisions. So the best advice is always make sure you have enough money, always, and know your business inside out. Work in every single aspect of it, so that you understand the thought process, you understand what responsibilities your staff will have, and you will be able to understand every single corner of it.
Any other tips for young women who are maybe planning to start a business?
Be passionate. Believe in what you do. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, because you will have a lot of people who won't think it's a good idea, and unless you believe in it 100% yourself, it's really easy to give up. And to never cut corners. Never. always, stick to your principles, whatever they are, right from the start. Never forget those principles. Write them down, put them on the wall, and remember them forever. And hard work.